Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you're all doing very well, and the news that we've been waiting for several weeks is finally here. GOFEST details. Now, we knew that it was going to be in July. It's the 25th and 26th, it's a late weekend in July, it's a play from home event, we knew that, Niantic were cooking something up. The announcement dropped earlier, the ticket is now available to buy in the shop. It is about 15 quid in whatever currency basically you're in. I'm not sure about the rest of the world, to be honest. I know that it's 15 quid in the UK, 15 US dollars. I'm going to get Screen Record up and running and we're going to check it out here, go through the announcement briefly, what we've got. Pokemon GoFest 2020 brings you summer adventure. I can't read the very first sentence. Now, I've seen a lot of YouTubers breaking down the image that was announced a couple of days ago. In essence, what they were teasing with this is we've got different biomes or different areas. Now, that will play into effect very nicely on the first day of GoFest. But if we go and zoom in here, we've got obviously Gible is in the background there. And Gible being featured as part of a GoFest is going to be pretty mega. If we can get shiny Gible spawns, that would be epic, considering it's a play from home event. There is a dragon boat event leak somewhere in the APK recently, so that might be something. We've obviously got Unknown, but being a global event, I'm sure it will be something universal. It might just spell GoFest, to be honest. We have the Team Rocket balloon returning, which... the only mega part of Team Rocket that is missing at the moment is the Shadow Legendary, Lugia. That's the one that's most famous because it has the artwork of being like completely dark and blacked out and looks very, very cool, compared to the stupid legendaries like Zapdos being 13% IV as a Shadow. I'm hoping that something comes along that's going to be quite interesting for us, including, you know, Team Rocket. Otherwise, they might just add new Pokemon into the pool. We know that Shadow Gible is in the code somewhere, but it's not been put into the game. So if we can get Shadow Gible, that will probably rock the meta for Shadow Dragon Pokemon. Now, the two regionals, okay, so looking at this, we've got Zangoose and Seviper, which is fairly logical considering we've just got the Solstice event that's coming up very soon in the next couple of days. That's going to switch over Solrock and Lunatone. They're going to switch regions after that event. Basically, we're going to get both. I'm assuming we're going to get both Seviper and Zangoose spawning, or maybe in the research task for the special research. We're getting special research, no surprise. Snorlax. Snorlax is the only Pokemon in this selection that is not shiny at the moment, so if they release shiny Snorlax with GoFest, I think that would be pretty epic considering it's now been 4 and a bit years. Looking at the information properly now, basically it's going to be a 2-day event with special research, and you can buy the ticket on Saturday the 25th. Both days are from 10 AM till 8 PM your local time, so it's a long chunk of time per day. Trainers can access special research story that can only get for day 1. So there's going to be 2 different special research, day 1, day 2. Cool. 5 rotating habitats, but look what they've done here. It's very interesting. So we've got Fire, Water, Grass, Battle and Friendship. Not quite sure what they can do with Battle and Friendship habitats, to be honest. But we'll have to see what they're cooking up with that. But the Fire, Water, Grass is fairly standard as starters of those typings. These habitats will rotate every hour, so each habitat will be featured twice in day 1. So that's alright, you'll get 2 hours per typing, essentially, and they'll rotate throughout the day. I'm not sure how they're going to do that, whether it's a global time scale kind of thing. So, you know, I don't know, 10 AM to 11 is water, and then like the incense day it cycles over. We'll have to see. Trainers will be able to work together in the global challenge arena. Now, we've seen this thing before where they go global challenges and that basically unlocks a shitload of bonuses for everybody. That's what it looks like it's going to be for here. This GoFest exclusive feature will be only available for ticket holders, so it's the converse now. Last year, for example, we had specific tasks to do for us in Dortmund, or each GoFest who were local to that GoFest and had the ticket, and then there were team global challenges for Global Valor, Mystic and Instinct to complete. What it looks like this is now is basically you have to buy the ticket to be ordered to participate. Complete the collaborative challenge each hour. So what there is a challenge per hour that we have to complete, which I think they've got a little teaser at the bottom there, which we'll have a look at very shortly. Blah blah blah, if trainers complete the challenge, they will earn a bonus for the remainder of that hour. So basically the quicker we complete this hour task, the sooner we get unlocked the bonus for that, which, considering it's a global thing, I'm sure we'll be able to do very quickly. Trainers will be able to encounter up to 75 and over 75 species of Pokemon in the wild in raids and by completing special research tasks. So that's very nice. I wonder what they're going to do in terms of cycling generations, typings in raids and tasks and things like that. Also something to note, maybe the Pokestop tasks are going to be rare candy. If they are rare candy, I highly suggest, if you can, try and collect as many as you can, because rare candy quests are going to be very cool. Test image here, as you can see at the very top, we've got different areas and regions of the world. As you can see, send 100,000 gifts to friends. That's not you individually, that's a global challenge. It gives you a time when the event ends, or when that bonus will end, and how far through the challenge you are. Timed bonus, gifts may contain rare candy. That would be very nice. That would actually encourage us to open all our gifts. That would be very nice. You can see your own and your friends' targets and achievements in that task, basically. So you can see which of your friends is not partaking, basically. Pokemon GoFest 2020 Day 2. Note this is very short. On Sunday, July 26th, 10 AM till 8 PM, trainers will enjoy something very different. We want the Day 2 experience to be a surprise, so ticket holders will learn what we have in store that very day. So it looks like they're not going to give any details as to what is coming in Day 2. There'll also be another special research story for trainers, so I'm assuming it's going to be something completely oddball. It would be quite nice if they could give us something very unique, you know, because the thing with your ticketed GoFest for last year, for example, would have been an experience in itself for you individually. Obviously, you've got one play day, you couldn't play for multiple days in the park that you went to, but the rest of the time, so for example, us in Germany, we had 4 extra days, you know, roaming around the city, catching as many bloody shiny Slackoth as we could, visiting areas. So that's a very unique experience, but considering that we're all going to be playing from home pretty much, and this is a global stage for this GoFest, I think that's quite a smart play, making each day individual in its own way. Well, I completely ballsed up the recording there. I've sat here for about 20 minutes talking to a blank non-recording camera. Anyway, there's going to be apparently free downloadable paper crafts and decorations. If you are going to be playing from home and you want to make your home a bit more Pokemon GoFesty, I'm certainly not going to be playing from home. I'm going to be out and about, getting as much rare candy from quests as I possibly can and making the most of spawns. So that's something that you could actually bother doing. They're talking about having a Pokemon GoFest micro website, which is going to be obviously more focused on Pokemon GoFest itself. I think that's a very smart idea. They're going to have a few event activities for trainers around the world, just like the team lounges in a in-person Pokemon GoFest. This site will give players a chance to take a break from catching Pokemon, not sure that you'd need to be honest, and interact with other trainers, so participating in fun giveaways and event updates, and we'll have more information in the future. So maybe we'll have like a, I don't know, the equivalent of a Discord hangout, something like that, where you can exchange friend codes, make new friends, team up, do global challenges, PvP, whatnot. So I think that's a very good idea. I've already gone through this once, but I'll have to do it again because I'm an idiot. The GoFest ticket, fairly self-explanatory. Go to the shop, see the 2020 GoFest banner, click it, there's a button to tap and buy the ticket. It's 15 whatever your currency is, I'm sure. A few days before the event, like with everything, we'll receive a medal, which is very nice. Get a commemorative medal saying that you actually bought something. Upon opening the app in day 1 during the time slot, you'll receive the first special research story, and exactly the same for the second day. In the lead up to GoFest, trainers globally, regardless of whether they have a Pokemon GoFest ticket or not, will be able to partake in 3 weeks of weekly challenges in the form of timed research lines, very much like what we just had in May, with each generation, each region having a Today tab research where you basically complete the research within a week. What this is going to do is unlock Pokemon appearances for Pokemon GoFest, which is great if you bought the ticket. I highly recommend you do buy the ticket, otherwise you'll get these research lines complete and not actually profit from them. We don't know when these are coming out. They'll be announced in the near future, but they're going to basically impact GoFest, which is going to be very cool. Are we going to see new Shadow Pokemon? Are we going to see new Gen 6 Pokemon, new Gen 5 Legendaries, Shiny Legendaries, whatever? We have no idea. Niantic are going to be donating some of the GoFest ticket sale profits to, well, minimum of 5 million, which I'm sure they'll surpass with the number of people who want to play GOFEST. They're going to send it all to charitable causes, which I think is very good, supporting the Black Lives Matter. So they've already donated, I think, about 5 million a couple of weeks ago to various causes, which is a very smart play from them. I think that's a good idea. And be aware of your surroundings. If there's ever a time to heed to that, that's actually quite poignant right now. So that's the GOFEST information done. We'll have to see with future announcements what is going to be planned for the lead-up weeks for GOFEST. On that note, I'm working on potentially doing a few Twitch streams. I'm getting some equipment ordered in, and might do a few Twitch streams for Pokemon playing from home. But one thing I would like to do is, would you be interested if you join the Discord? We did a Discord hangout, voice chat, so wherever you are, come and join, and we can watch the 2019 GOFEST video, which is linked there if you want to get a sneak preview ahead of it. That's like a 1-hour documentary kind of video of our road trip, which it was an immense trip, very, very fun drive across Europe to GOFEST and back. Honestly, really gutted we can't do it this year. We had some plans and thought how we'd do it, but obviously that's all been curtailed. So 2021 will be interesting if we can relive and do that again. Would you be interested in coming and hanging out, watching that with me in the Discord chat? Maybe on Twitch, maybe on YouTube, I'm not sure. It depends on how much my live stream setup actually works at the moment. Would you be remotely interested? At all. We have the Solstice event starting in the next couple of days on the 19th, and a key thing to note here is that Clefairy is going to be the only new shiny for that event. It's going to feature its own Spotlight Hour in 2 weeks' time. Great, towards the end of the Solstice event, so that's what you're going to be running for. It will be spawning in the wild quite a bit, apparently. It's one of the boosted spawns for the event. The more poignant note is the fact that Solrock and Lunatone are going to switch regions. At last. It's been like 2 years or something like that. It's broken down very peculiarly. Niantic like to add some sort of drama to the daily schedule. So the Solstice event for the very first 2 days is going to be as is now. Solrock and Lunatone are going to stay in their regions. Day 3 and 4, the 21st and 22nd, I think, of June, they're going to be spawning everywhere, so you're not restricted by region boundary. You're going to get both Solrock and Lunatone wherever you are. And 2 days after that, the 23rd and 24th, I think, they are going to be switching regions. So us lot in the UK, we're finally going to get a chance to get shiny Solrock, and those of you in the US and wherever Solrock is currently, you're going to get a chance to have shiny Lunatone. So that's the keynote for that event. And the bug out event. Right, the bug out event is a bit, yeah. The new shiny is Dwebble. Dwebble Gen 5 obviously evolves into Crustle. Crustle is a good shiny, like a lime green stone crab monolith thing. Dwebble, on the other hand, is a bit like somebody turned the saturation up by 5% on the normal Dwebble. The next point from that is, if Dwebble's the new shiny, why is there a Kricketot Spotlight Hour? Why? Because it's not going to be the new shiny for the bug event. It doesn't have any Stardust bonuses along with it. I don't know. Come and join the Discord if you haven't already. We share friend codes so you can get long distance 7km eggs. You can build up those friendships, which are going to play into the fact that very soon I'm sure we'll get the announcement for raid invites, and I think the raid invite system will be global. So if you fancy doing a raid at the other side of the world at like 2 AM your time, that's going to allow you to do that, hopefully. I really hope there aren't too many bugs with it, but come and join it. We've got a couple of chat channels so you can share your friend codes. There's PvP at the moment is disabled. The Glow Battle League's down. Very interesting story behind that. A guy named Jesus has found an exploit in the cheaty system. He's been banned. Proclaims that he's been banned for 30 days. He said he will return in whatever language he's in. I don't know, Spanish or Portuguese or something, I'm not sure. There was an exploit in basically using fast moves while you're using your charge move to attack, and basically gaining more energy to charge up your charge move than it would actually be possible. So yeah, Go Battle League's gone for now. basically. So you just got to do the PvP with friends, which is kind of fine with me. I've been rabbiting on for way too long, so I want to say thank you very much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you are new with the notifications on, and smash the like button if you enjoyed it, and smash the like button if you were excited for the GOFEST this year. I think it's a very interesting concept, particularly since we're all going to be playing from home, so 2 unique days. Good concept in my view. Also, if you do want to see some Twitch stuff, let me know in the comments. Would you be interested in watching that, or is live streaming not really your thing? And would you be interested in watching the GoFest from last year with me? Or do a live stream hangout, maybe? Depends. I'll update and see if actually my technology and my equipment allows me to do it. Anyway, I will see you all in the very next video, which will be Zekrom's very first raid hour. I'm excited for that electric dragon type. Take care, everybody.